here, sweetie. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, here's my little baby. Here's my little baby. Well, hello again, guys. Rocky just jumped up here, and maybe he knows this video is kind of about him in a way, because I wrote a poem about Rocky. I'm sure it's not a poem he would like to hear, though. And I'll tell you why, because I like to write at Starbucks, and I often write rhymes, poetry, raps, whatever you call them. I was there last Sunday, and I was thinking about Rocky because Rocky, oh, here, Rocky, come here, sweetie. He'd been to the vet, and the results that came back were not that good. If you watch my channel, you know that Rocky has hyperthyroidism, and he's on medication. So he's been taking that medication for a while, and it was time to have some tests redone, and they came back that his kidneys and some of his other organs, his heart, etc. He has a heart murmur now too. And they were actually in worse condition than they were before. So now I'm increasing his medication, but at Rocky's age, I know what's coming. And if you have pets, you know that eventually we have to let them go. As hard as it is, we want to hold on to them for as long as possible, but sometimes it's just selfish because they could be in pain. They just may be at the end of their time, and they would be better off just being released. So like I was saying, I write poetry there, and this week I wrote a poem about Rocky because I was thinking that he probably won't be around much longer, and I know it will be difficult. And as much as I love animals, I really don't think that I'll ever get another pet because I'm at the age where they would probably outlive me. And I've seen how attached animals get, not only to other animals like Rocky did when his big sister Gigi passed away, but also to their humans, and I know that because he wants to be around me all the time. So I thought I would write a poem about that, and what happened is that as I was writing the poem, I just became so sad. I started tearing up, and before you know it, tears were running down my face, and it was getting rather embarrassing because at this particular Starbucks, you know, they're all different, and I usually like to sit by a wall in a corner, but in this particular Starbucks, it just so happened that I was sitting underneath, it might as well have been a spotlight, and there were other people on those higher tables like right in front of me. So I know that if they had have looked over, they probably would have seen me sitting there crying, and I actually had to leave and then finish the poem at home. The title of this poem is The Last Goodbye. But of course, Rocky's still with us, as you have seen in the beginning. So here is the last goodbye. Rocky's age is showing. He's not doing so well. Every day for him is a challenge, and it's not hard to tell that sooner or later he'll cross that bridge in the sky. Sadly, all of our precious pets eventually die. Rocky will be my last kitty. Losing a pet cuts too deep. When that dreaded time comes for their forever sleep, leaving only sweet memories for us to keep, and each departing soul tears us apart, taking with it a piece of our heart. So, on Rocky's final day on earth, I'll stroke his fur coat, kiss him softly goodbye, and as I hear his fading last purrs, I will cry and cry and cry.